Oh man, we've just seen $20 billion flow into crypto over the last 4 hours. What is going on in this market? What is it the whales understand which we don't? We need to dive into the charts to understand what is going on and where is this money flowing to. There's so much to get into today, guys. We've got the update on Gary Gensler. Could Gary Gensler be on his way out? Plus, another DLT technology skyrocketing today after a major partnership with the Fed. Yes, the US Fed. Loads to get into, guys. Smash some likes if you appreciate this type of content. You've got to support the channel with those likes, guys. What happened was I was sat here and I'm looking at total. And now total is the total crypto market cap, right? All the money in crypto. And what you saw is in the last 4-hourly candle, this spiked up from 1.13 trillion to 1.15. That is $20 billion in a couple of hours. So you can see that total market cap is up here, 1.66%. That's a lot. But then I dug a little further. So I looked into total 2, which excludes Bitcoin. And you can see the candle remains, right? This money was not flowing into Bitcoin. So that ruled that out. Then I digged a little further. I looked at total 3. Total 3 excludes Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this move is a primarily altcoin-led move, not Bitcoin, not an ETH well. So straight away we can see that. So then we want to dive in to see where is this moving, where is this money flowing to? Straight away you come down the list, Bitcoin's not moving, Ethereum's not moving, Binance Coin not moving, Phantom not moving, Solana not really moving, 0% moves on all of these here today. I'm going to explain why, because there's some bad news as well. There's, this move is happening and I will explain that, but there's still some bad news I need to share with you guys as well, so make sure you stay tuned to the very end. So there's nothing moving. And then you start to see that a few interesting projects are moving. You see 4% move on Render. We've seen Render's had those odd days due to certain partnerships where we've seen Render start to move. Then we keep going. Still nothing meaningful, right? What's leading to this 20 billion coming into this market? And the first one we see straight away is HBAR. HBAR breaking out right now. You can see HBAR having a really big move here today, up 15% here on the day. So really nice, impressive move by HBAR. So that's the first thing. Now, why are they moving? Well, they partnered, right? So US Fed now, remember the new Fed's new instant payment mechanism included the Hedera-based Drop app. So this Drop app based on Hedera, they are now partnered with the US Fed, and that means you can now use Drop to process your payments. So very, very important, and that's leading to HBAR moving to the upside here. But there's something more to this story. There's more, there's 20 billion more, right? If you're looking at this move here, it's not going to create that $20 billion move just from HBAR.
Crypto traders, are you tired of missing out on crucial market movements? Or looking for a way to grow your portfolio whilst on the sidelines planning your next move? Say hello to Coinbase Advanced. With Coinbase Advanced, you'll have access to real-time market data like never before. Stay ahead of the game with up-to-the-second information and make faster, smarter decisions. Speed and control are at your fingertips. Enter and exit trades with ease using real-time order books and take advantage of deep liquidity across multiple markets. Enjoy high throughput APIs that give you direct access to order book. Gain insights and seize opportunities with speed and precision. And that's not all. Coinbase Advanced offers a large number of trading pairs, including over 230 USDC trading pairs. Access the USD markets like never before. And plus, you can earn up to 4% USDC rewards on your balance. It's time to unlock your trading potential. Don't settle for anything less than top-notch security. Coinbase Advanced uses state-of-the-art encryption and security programs to safeguard your assets. Your peace of mind is priority. Sign up for Coinbase Advanced today using my affiliate link in the description to support this channel. Head over to ijaz.uk/Coinbase to unlock the power of real-time market data with Coinbase Advanced. Thank you, Coinbase, for supporting our community and content.
And then you can start finding out what's going on, guys. And you've seen the remnants of this over the last 72 hours or so. And first, you can look at Floki. Remember Floki? Yep, it's up 3% today. Very interesting, right? We're seeing a little bit of life here on meme coins. But more importantly than the 3%, take it from the lows to where it is. And you can see you're really pumping 10% here on Floki. Let's take a look at Shiba, right? Look at Shiba here. As this move here from the bottom here, I'm not going to take the extreme wick to the downside, but just from the 14th of June to where it is now, Shiba is up 62%. Let's keep going. Let's take a look at another meme coin. We'll take a look at Pepe, right? A lot of people laughing at Pepe. Look at Pepe here over the last 7 days or so. Green day after green day. Again, let's take the measured move on Pepe. You take it from the bottom here up to where we're at, and you can see a 32% move here on Pepe. So straight away, you're starting to see that this $20 billion or so is flowing into meme coins primarily. And this is a sign that traders are getting increasingly frustrated with this market. Not just traders, but short-term investors as well. Okay, so short-term investors are jumping into this market looking for a gain. They've seen this bear market, they're extremely bored, and they want to make some money, right? The DJs want to play some volatility, and Bitcoin's offering none of that. So they're jumping into lower liquidity meme plays to get that volatility, to get that alpha, to make those gains that they want. So you can see that Pepe. You can also see that Turbo had a bit of a move. More importantly, Bobo, right? Look at Bobo, up another 10.7% here today. Crazy volatility. Look at the wicks on these candle, guys. Traders are loving this. If they can create these kinds of big volatile wicks to the upside and downside intraday, that means they had a lot of scalping opportunity during the day to make big profit. We're also seeing Audi move. Audi moved up 5.5%. Again, remember, that's the BRC20 token narrative. Make sure you're not forgetting about that. I'll link up the videos where I broke down the BRC20 narrative for you guys. So we are seeing that money is flowing into this market, but specifically, it's flowing into meme coins. Now, we provided a free trade alert in the Discord, guys. Hopefully you took this when we posted this last week. You can see that the position which we posted for you guys, free trade alert, if you manage to catch it from the extremity, let's take it from this candle up to here, you're getting a 16% spot move. So again, we're sharing free trade alerts in our Telegram, and we just posted a new one. So make sure you go check that. And of course, trade only what you're willing to lose. And it's not financial advice, just sharing what I'm doing. Okay, guys? So please take responsibility there. So with the good news out of the way, we're seeing money flow in, but the guys, just something doesn't sit right. And you guys know I've been sharing over the last kind of week or so that this just did not look right. If we take a quick recap of what happened last week, you see here on Monday, we faked to the downside. Big wick to the downside. Nice fake out. Straight away, price came straight back in. Now went for a breakout to the upside. We moved this price action all the way to 30,200, and everybody got excited. They're like, oh, we're having a breakout. We're going to go up to 40,000. And I said, guys, chill out. There's no volume behind this move. It doesn't look great. That was the biggest volume candle we had of the breakout. And if you look to the left, this had more volume. This had more volume. This is not a great volume for breakout. And just like that, you saw the rest of the week petered out here to the downside, and we didn't have momentum in this breakout. Now, more importantly, does it look like we've got energy here on Bitcoin today? Not much. We're up 0.17%, sometimes red, sometimes green here intraday here today. But more importantly, I need you to focus on this. This is hugely worrying. This is the daily chart of the dollar index. Look at the diagram I drew, guys. What did I share with you guys? I said if that dollar index breaks out there from that channel where my line is drawn from last week, and it can retest and go on that move, we're in a bit of a pickle. We're in a bit of a pickle for a few different reasons. Remember, dollar index inversely correlated to crypto. We're in this downward channel. If we want to keep up this move, if we want Bitcoin to do well, we need to send it to the downside. We need to be able to push it on the next leg down on its downward channel. We cannot afford for it to be breaking out like it's doing right there. This is scary, guys. If it can break out and do the retest and go, that's going to be a big problem. So all eyes here on the dollar index. But what doesn't help us right now is markets are risk off. Markets are hugely risk off right now. If you look here at the pre-market for today, NASDAQ futures are down 0.3, S&P 0.2, and the Dow Jones flat. It's just tentative. After a really positive start to the year, you can see that they're now starting to have a really sluggish start to August. Now, part of that is a lot of people go on holidays in August, right? You see volume start to fall, and you can start to see a bit of redness in the market. But also, we're not fully out of the mess, right? You saw the inflation figures come out with a mixed bag last week. Markets are not sure if we're going to get this, rate hike pause in September or not. And that is leading to a little bit of uncertainty in the market right now. And you can sense it, right? You can see it from the dollar index having a nice move to the upside. Now, remember, on the weekly chart, this is where the big worry is going to happen. And I said we cannot afford to lose this weekly EMA ribbon, guys. Now, I'm not going to panic just yet, okay? But it's not great. I'm not going to lie to you. This regaining its weekly EMA ribbon, the last time this properly regained its weekly EMA ribbon, and I'm going to explain what I mean by properly, right? You're coming all the way back to this period, around summer of 2021. And if you take that from summer of 2021, you know what happened to crypto. Right? Crypto started its journey all the way. I mean, of course, it had its October, November enjoyment. But then after that, we saw a big fall all the way down to 15,500 last year. So we know that's painful. And the dollar index just went on an absolute tear. Remember, we do not want this to happen. So we do not want this to go above its weekly ribbon. But there's one saving grace. We've got to wait for this candle to close. If it closes above it, we need to instantly have a big weekly candle to the downside. Remember, we managed that just about last time. Same move. It went up. And then boom, we quickly closed it back down and sent it down to the downside. We need to see that happen here. We need to quickly send this to the downside. But the problem is, it doesn't just get sent to the downside. There needs to be a bullish narrative. Markets need to feel confident. But at the moment, markets are not confident. Money is flowing into safer assets, into relatively less risky assets. And that's what's going on in the wider market. Now, I know in crypto, I've just explained to you at the beginning of this video, everyone's starting to degen. But that's normally a sign of impatience. That's normally a sign that they understand that this market doesn't look like it wants to go anywhere just yet. So this is a worry for me. I want to keep an eye on this dollar index because remember, if the dollar index gets above its weekly EMA ribbon, the probability chance here of Bitcoin going into its EMA ribbon and then falling below it starts to increase. And we don't want that. Remember, I said pulling back into the EMA ribbon, perfectly fine. I'll nibble there, add to my positions, no worries whatsoever. I just don't want to lose this weekly EMA ribbon. If we lose this weekly EMA ribbon, then we've got to call for crazy price targets again. Then we need to worry about 20,000 again. We need to worry about 19,000 again. Looking at the lows of 15,500 again. We have to reanalyze all of that. But right now, I was just looking for a pullback here. You guys know the pullback I'm looking for, I'll reiterate again, is in that red rectangle. That's what I'm looking for. I can't see an environment where Bitcoin can sustainably decouple from the dollar index. We're seeing that slightly here today, but I don't think it's going to last. I think Bitcoin will rotate red. Because if the dollar index has a 1% day to day, or even a 0.75% day to day, and really, reclaiming back out that pattern and breaking out the pattern I just shared with you guys, let me remind you of what I'm talking about. This pattern here, right? If it's breaking out of this channel, then it's going to be hard for Bitcoin to show any strength, right? Look at this. If this is breaking out from here, how is Bitcoin going to show strength when everything is risk off? Bitcoin relies on risk rotating on, and that's just not where the market is today. Now, a quick update on the Gary Gensler situation. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter, you do want to do so. Real Ijaz one, posting alpha as and when it's available. Also, get involved in our Telegram group if you want the extra alpha, the chart patterns, the trade alerts. Ijaz.uk/TG to get into the Telegram. Now, check this out. Look at this rumor, guys. SEC Commissioner Hester Pierce to take place of Gary Gensler and leave the regulatory agency. Pierce is reportedly a fan of cryptocurrency and supports it a lot at the SEC. She said the following, guys: the best thing we can do to protect the resilience of the financial system is to cultivate a very competitive capital market where people can enter easily, she said. And when they exit, it's fine. We let them fail. We don't bail them out. So you've got somebody who's hugely kind of pro-crypto here, which could potentially be maneuvering her way to take Gary Gensler's job. This will be a huge political move, but more importantly for us in the crypto world, we know Gary Gensler throughout this year has just made continued attempt after attempt to block us. You've seen that he's just delayed the approval of the spot ETF by ARK. He's buying his time. He's trying to sue Binance and Coinbase at the same time. Of course, he's continuing with the Ripple case. He really is going after crypto, and a change of the head of the SEC could be a major thing going into the next bull market. So definitely one for us to keep an eye on. Hope you guys enjoyed this video as always. If you appreciate this type of content, you're going to love this video here where I explain how you can get into the top 1%. Because there's loads of people in crypto right now, and there's going to be a lot more in the bull market. But how do you establish yourself to be in that top 1%, which really does make life-changing money? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.